Hi guys. Alright, before checking the alts, I'm just gonna go over Bitcoin really quickly. Just to remind you that this count is not dead yet, because I still feel that even if Bitcoin feels like it bottomed, it could still be bearish according to Elliott wave. The oscillators say that the bottom is in, and some counts on altcoins also say that the bottom is in. Just before I go to the bullish count, I'm gonna remind you that this is still alive, and expanding diag didn't really hit the target here on 1618, but it doesn't have to. Alright, so this is the bearish count, and now I'm just gonna show you the bullish one, and tell you why I don't like this, but it's not about what I like. So if this was the top and we had a flat zigzag, depending if you want to call this an impulse, you can. If you truncate the C here, then it looks like more like a zigzag. Anyway, the whole move looks more like a zigzag than an impulse, but it can be subdivided impulsively. We know that this is a 5 wave. This is a 5 wave, and then I saw a count. This is not my count. Well, where this can be a barrier triangle. This is a corrective move, and for me this is more impulsive than corrective. This is more impulsive than corrective. But when it comes to barrier triangles, wicks are allowed as long as the price action goes back to continue the whole barrier triangle. And in this case, this could be your wave 4 and wave 5. I saw many counts like this. It's an invalid triangle, but it's also accepted according to Elliott wave international. So if this was the bottom, and even if this is not a triangle here, you can also make a sideways correction that would work, and this just impulsively goes down to wave 5 and this big flat here. So if this was the count, there's a possibility for us to build an impulse here, 1 2 3 4 5, which is obvious. So this 5 can be here as well. If this 5 was here and we have a WXY as a double zigzag here, this just can be watched just another 1 2. If this is 1 2, this is this count, the white one. So 1 2, off we go. So I'm gonna delete it immediately. So if this one this one is the same, yeah. All right, so if the 5 was here, sorry, here, we have a 3-wave move, and an impulse down, and this can be your 1 2. If not, if this was the 5, this can be your 1 2, ABC 1 2, and off we go. So doesn't help much the Elliott wave perspective, but if we're bullish, that's it. So having said that, I'm gonna go to US and this Cancer. I checked RSI on the weekly, and we had a bullish divergence here. As you can see, the price action goes makes a lower low, while the RSI makes a higher high, and we have a cross on MACD as well. And this is a buy zone when it comes to retracements normally, because this formed a nice little 3-wave structure. It looks more corrective than impulsive from the top, as I mentioned earlier. So my primary was that this was a flat, a V, and impulse as C. Now I double checked this count, and since I don't like the price action here, I tried to add an alternate count to this. So bear with me please. This is primary 1, alright, so 2. So if this was a 1 2 and we had another 1 2 and 1 2 3 4 5 to end the blue tree, and 4 and 5 to aid the primary micro count, we could be forming some sort of a triangle as a 4, and then lower low comes as the Bitcoin makes its correction. If not, if this was the bottom, because I really cannot be sure about this, and it did tag a golden zone, and it didn't really go impulsively after it, because as you can see here, when it landed the wave 3, this can be also counted as an impulse, but it got invalidated, and this even less. But these cancers can just go. So all right, just gonna hide this one and go into this structure on 1 hour time frame. So okay, let's make it 4. Since last time I said that this could be 1 2 3 4 5 or 1 2 1 2 1 2, I think I said this got invalidated. So now we're left off with potentially this being 1 2 and then an impulse here that can be forced, and again I force with, and if this is 1 2 1 and then A B C 2, as you can see, we tagged the golden zone and had a reaction. You can try yourself longing this, because we cannot be sure if there is more load to come, and you're kind of you can miss a train basically. So I'm gonna try again longing this, as long as I don't catch my long. And for example, you can always long, and when you have a reaction that goes upwards, you can just move your stop loss in profit and then be safe. So EOS is still not clear for me. All right, the money grinder. So since I'm just gonna go on the macro count. Since the New Year's Eve, after impulsive structure, we have plenty of these false hopes on XRP. Like this was, I thought that this could really go, but no, needs to grind some more money. So WX ABCY for the double zigzag, and then apparently it's making a triple one. So since this was an X, currently that's how I'm counting it. After it we had an impulse down as a wave A, then 3-wave move, 3-wave move, impulse as a W, X, A, B, C, Y. And I thought this because it's going to be a connector for like a B, C to enter the perfect spot to buy XRP into golden zone from this structure. It would be amazing if it hits that. And this still doesn't look healthy to me. We didn't have proper flush like that. So either B is not done, or we're just gonna have a double bottom and off we go. All right, and the near. So since my near count got deleted, I had to do it all over again, and I don't know what I had the last time, but I reconstructed it, and I went from 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 and then 4 and then 5 here. And since then I started a correction because I didn't feel like stretching the 4 too much and ending an impulse here. So A, B, 1 2 3 4 5 as a first flat. This is a three-way structure, three-way structure, three-way structure. So this is a double combo here. It's not a flat. Well, it could be counted as a flat. Anyway, double combo as a wave A. This can be counted in so many ways, nobody cares anymore. Let's call it a 3 and then an impulse to have ourselves a flat here. This is ugly as well. I forced account as a 1 2 1 2 and then 1 2 3 4 5 4 5 for the 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 and to end the 4 5. So the difference between this 4 and this 2 is a bit ugly, but still it's not such a big difference anyway. The most important thing from all of this is that we reach the golden zone in a corrective mode. In my opinion, this is a 3-wave move, and we had a nice reaction after the golden zone. We didn't overpass the 0.65, so the bull algos are still active. And after the reaction, we have an impulsive structure. You have wave 1. You can put it here as well and have a flat here, IBC 1 2 3 4 5. Wave 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 as the 3 4 5. And you can already be longing this. Although this looks sharpish and this looks more corrective than impulsive, I will still long it. It can be deep. This goes way up. Because if you long that, you have a 1 2 1 2 and off you go. All right, this is still not clean to me of what's going on, but maybe more lower to come, like on other coins. All right, thank you guys.